Good morning! Hello, my name is Artemis. In just a couple of hours, I am going to be going to an event that has a theme of like moon, sun, stars. So what I want to do today is be realistic about what I can accomplish. I have an outfit in mind, and I'd like to build a crown accessory for it. I have already started it, but I do only have a couple hours to actually work on it. So we'll see if I can get it done. So this was the original dress I was planning to wear, with some accessories I already have. So the first accessory is this moon and belt chain that I got secondhand. I also have this body chain that I handmade. I was really loving the gold and white theme for going into this. However, it does look like it's going to rain. So instead of white, I think I'm going to end up just changing it to a black underdress. So I think black and gold will work for this too. I was excited for the white, but again, I'm not going to risk it on a rainy day. So my plan for this, I have this old headband that I have stashed to try and make a crown out of. So I'm going to take this, draw up my design, and then hopefully have a really cool crown with some sun and moon motifs that I can wear to this event too. And if I have time, I'd like to add more gold chains here to kind of give the appearance of hip gores in armor. I was wrong. Hip gores seem to be a corset specific thing. The thing I was thinking of was tassets. You know, there's a lot more I want to do, but ultimately I need to work on keeping realistic goals, keeping realistic timelines, and being okay with things not being super extravagant. Because if I keep burning myself out, I'm not going to keep crafting. So, today should be a shorter video, but hopefully you like it. Let's see how it goes. Alright, so here is the pattern I have so far with the headband. Should hopefully sit like this. I'm planning to use wire in here to keep the designs and then craft foam for the designs themselves. This would be so helpful if I had a Cricut. So this is what I have. Let's take a look. And then if I have time, this is what I have for extra chain. So let's get into it. So another one of my weaknesses in making projects is I assume everything will be easy. This is not easy. I made a miscalculation. Ow! I'm gonna leave that for now and move on to the other one. Right now my goal is to just get them attached, and then I'll get them in position and add a little hot glue to hopefully make sure they stay there. Oh no. Crafting is so much fun. Angles. It's like almost 10 o'clock. I have 2 more hours to get this done. That's not high yet. Okay.
A few moments later.
My goal here is to both keep everything in place and also to protect myself from the pointy bits. Ow. Oh, it's not hot. Alright, here's where I'm at after the glue. That's not bad. It's looking pretty cool. Let me, yeah! Okay, so I have this kind of cut out. I'll do the same with the sun. I'll do the same with the sun as well. Cut it out, and then I have some craft foam, super thin, but it's got adhesive on the back. So my plan is to cut out 2 of each shape and then just sandwich it on this so that the craft foam will stick to itself and I won't have to worry about glue, hopefully. So let's see how it goes. Cool, well, that's gonna be off center. And now to cut out so many more. Alright, so I took a little break, did some work off camera. Here's where I'm at now. I don't love it. We'll see what happens. I am excited to work on it and to finish it though. I don't have to love everything, and everything doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, now that I have put it on, I am actually really happy with how it's looking. I realized halfway through this that Michael sells pre-cut foam adhesive stars. So don't do what I did. I'm also learning that I really need to invest in a Cricut. Okay, so quick tangent. I know I've mentioned not having a Cricut twice, and that is because I am bitter. About 3 months ago, I decided to make a casual Raven costume by Gabrielle Piccolo. They're an artist who's done a lot of Teen Titans work, and I love it so much. I thought it would be a great outfit to casually wear for conventions. So 2 days before the convention, I set out to make it by hand, no Cricut. And so I hand cut every one of these. I created the patterns, cut out the patterns, traced the patterns onto vinyl, and just cut all of them. And it took a while, and it hurt, and there's still a lot of empty space that I would like to fill up. So that means I need to cut even more. I'm definitely still a little salty about that. That is why I keep mentioning the Cricut. I'm also super proud of this jacket, so I just wanted to show it off as well. And then I have the most important Corvid of all here, Canuck. Yeah. One day, Alright, next up I'm going to trim up the edges of everything, make sure they all match. Don't know if you can see that top one's got a bunch of, I cut it loose or I cut it bigger and then plan to match them. So I'm going to trim up all these edges, make sure the glue is in place, and then get it spray painted. Alright, latest update. I have the crown outside drying. I have put 2 coats of gold paint, spray paint on it, as well as a clear coat, so that should hopefully be done. I do have like 30 minutes that I can dedicate to this project. And only 30 minutes. That's for me. I did go to Michael's. I bought some of these larger alligator clip things so that I can create chains along the side and attach it to my belt to cover the head. I did also buy some charms. I personally don't think I'm gonna have time right now to add any of these, but I have them. And there is time at the event before it starts, so I might actually just work on it while I'm at the event. So that's where I'm at now. Gonna put on the belt, see where I'd want the hip chains to be, and work on building that. Also, I mentioned this in my ring wraith video. This is a shitty ass project I've been working on. I haven't touched it in months. I don't know weights. I've been hot gluing stuff. Maybe I'll finish it. Here's the belt. I'll use safety pins to, well, not use safety pins. Let's see how long I want longest one to be. Yeah, so maybe about this long for the longest, and then add in a bunch of shorter ones. So we'll go from there. I finished the first one. I do really like it, but I think I want to shorten them so it's more dramatic of a layering. Maybe even, oh hold on, maybe if I move it back. I love chains, but then it gets tangled and I get sad. Yeah, I want to add more distance between these. So maybe shorten these last 3 by a couple chains. And then I'll replicate it for the other side. Alright, here is the finished product. It was a quick, easy project. I'm pretty happy with how it came out. I think it looked really nice and I had a ton of fun at the event. This is something that they do once or twice a year at an old manor up in the mountains, and it's just a giant dance party at this old, essentially abandoned manor, and it's so much fun and I love it so much. The area is beautiful. It's just a rejuvenating event for me. So I was excited to be able to try and make a nice little prop for it. It's my first time making a crown like this. I had seen them all over the internet and I was so in love with them. And I'm so excited that I have at least one for my collection. I definitely want to make more. I learned a lot from this one. I definitely want more dramatic ones too. I think originally I wanted to be able to add draping chains on it as well. Of course I didn't have time for that, but that's okay. That'll be something to do in the future. Of course it didn't rain at the event at all. It was a beautiful day out, so I'm still super happy with how my outfit came together. I figured out that the chain works perfectly as a necklace. You're coming through, hurry up. So it fits literally perfectly as a necklace, and I love it so much. It's a fun little layered look. I've already incorporated it into a couple different Renaissance Fair outfits I've had this season. So this will definitely be a nice little staple in my wardrobe. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it and the little craft we created. Feel free to subscribe and I'll see you in the next one.